Good afternoon. Make sure you have a chair or something else nearby for balance. And if you're going to stand, let's go ahead and stand and get ready to warm up. So let's start with a march. Get those arms and legs moving opposite each other. And breathe, stand up straight. Think about having your head and the top of your chest being lifted to the ceiling, so kind of pulling you up. That helps to bring our shoulders back and down as well. And let's pick those feet up off the ground. Good. And breathe. Let's take it to 8 taps to the side, starting with the right leg. Ready? And let's add an arm up. Reaching. And let's march for 8. 1. Good. 5, 6, 7, 8. Tap. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. March. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Tap. Now, if you need to slow it down, that's okay. March. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Tap. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. March. Last time. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Tap. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. March it out. Stand up straight. Let's take a deep breath in and out. Good job. All right. And we're going to tap our knees with the opposite hand. So try to lift that knee. Balance. Now remember, you can do this all seated as well. So if you need to, you can follow along, staying in the chair. And do what you can. That is the name of the game here. And last one, march it out. Woo! Legs are getting a little tired. Let's go ahead and do some heel digs. So extend the leg out. Toes are up to the ceiling. So you're really extending that leg. And push, pull. Push it out. Pull it in. So get that tension in your arms like you're pushing something away and pulling it in. Squeeze the back muscles. Pull, push, pull. Good. Try to keep your eyes up, nothing to look at down here. Push, pull, push, pull. Good. And last one, march it out. Let's take it to a box step. So we'll start with our right leg. We're going to step to the right, step back with the right leg, step to the left, come forward with the left. Let's do it again. So it's right, back, then use the left, and come forward. And again. And back. Good. And come forward. Let's go to the left. Step. Back with the left. To the right with the right. Forward with the right. Let's go again. Sideways. Backward. Sideways. Forward. One more time. Sideways, backward, forward, taking a step. Make sure that you're picking your feet up off the ground. So we're going to alternate now. Let's go to the right and back and to the left. Now step forward with your right, tap, go to the left and back and right. Step forward with the left, tap to the right and back and forward and good to the left. So I guess this would be a waltz, right? One more time and back to the right and back and left and to the left and back and right and forward. Let's march it out. Good job. Deep breath in and out. All right. So we're going to do a little mambo step here. So starting with the right leg, you're going to step forward. So it's a little, you're kind of shifting your weight forward, back to the back leg, and then step back and forward. So it's just kind of going forward and back and forward and back. So it's a little kind of rocking motion. Let's do it one more time. Good. Give me 3 marches. 1, 2, 3. Switch to the left. So take that leg out in front and then back and forward and back. Good. So it's a little bit rock. You can keep your feet on the ground if you want. And let's go back. Whoops. One more time. Good. March for 3. 1, 2, 3 to the right. Good. Get ready. We're going to switch after 2. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, left and back. Going to get ready. Going to march for 3. And 1, 2, 3. Switch to the right for 2. So a little coordination, getting that brain going. 1, 2, 3, left. And now after this one, we're going to do a few singles. So let's go ahead and march. 1, 2, 3, and it's a right mambo. And back. Now march. 1, 2, 3, left. Good. And march. 1, 2, 3, right. And back. March. 1, 2, 3, left. Here's our last one. And march it out. Good. Here's our final march. Stand up straight. Breathe. Chest is lifted. 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand up. Let's take a deep breath in and out. Good. My heart rate came up for sure. All right, let's go ahead and roll those shoulders back. Roll them back. Good. And let's make it a little bit bigger. So the big circles. Good. Let's take it forward now. Nice job. And circle those hands around the wrists. I bet the belly dancer hands, as I call them. And switch direction. Good. Spread those fingers. Make a fist. Flick it out. Make a fist. Flick it out. Make a fist. Flick it out. One more time. Flick it out. Good. And shake. Take those arms up. Reach for the ceiling. Make sure that you're not going straight up like this, but they're a little bit in front in a diagonal. And then bring those arms down, palms forward. Squeeze your back muscles together. Good. Feel the stretch in the front of the body. Take those arms up. Good. And let's bring it down. Good. Bring it up. And let's bring it down. And back. Squeeze. Good. Shake it out. Turn and look over your right shoulder. Try not to turn your body. This is all coming from the neck. And slowly turn and look over your left shoulder. And slowly turn and look right over your right shoulder. Keeping your body still, and slowly turn and look over your left shoulder. Good. Take that right leg out in front. Oops, my other right. And point and flex. And circle. Circle the other direction. Good. And switch. Point and flex. And circle. Circle the other direction. Good. Let's take a deep breath in and out. Remember, if you have water, feel free to take a drink of water anytime you need. Okay, we'll get a little water break here, though, official, in just a few minutes. So let's get the ball. All right, so make sure you're near your chair because this is going to challenge your balance a little bit because we're going to be changing our line of vision. So we're going to be turning our head and looking backwards, and that can impact and challenge your balance. So make sure you have a chair. We're going to take the ball in our left hand, okay? And we're going to go ahead and touch that right hip. So take your arm and just reach for the hip so you get a nice little stretch to the arm. And then we're going to take your arm up and back, making a great big arc. And we're going to follow the ball with our eyes. So looking back, good. And bring it up, follow the ball. It's touching the hip. Good. And let's go ahead and follow it again. Good. Now, if you start to get dizzy, then, keep your eyes forward a little bit more. But hold on, you've got your chair. Good. And take it up and out to the side. Arm is straight, so really reaching back like you're trying to hand that ball to somebody. Good. Now what I want you to do is keeping the ball in this left hand. This is also working your grip in that you have to hold the ball. We're going to step with our left foot. So the foot is pointing out to my left. And we're going to open the arm and rotate. All right, and then step back. So we're going to step out and turn our body so we're facing left. And again. Good. And rotate. Sweeping that arm, one more, out to the side. Good. All right, let's do the other side. So you've got the ball in your right hand. You got to really hold it. You got to grip it. So we're working that grip strength, the muscles in the hand. We're going to take that ball over to our left hip. Lift that arm, sweep it up and overhead, and follow with your eyes so that you're looking backward at the ball, and then bring it up and over, tap the hip, and lift. Good. And up and over. And breathe. Good. Okay. So now we're going to do that step out to the side. Ball is here. You're doing a nice sweeping motion with your hand. Step your leg so that your foot is facing right, and you're going to turn your body and then come back to start. And open. So a little lunge, kind of step onto this. So come forward onto that leg, little bend in the leg. We need two more. 1 and 2. Good job. All right, kind of shake it out a little bit. Shake your hands. And let's come down. Let's go ahead and come to the chair. We're going to sit down for a little bit. Feel free to take a sip of water if you need one. Remember, we always sit slowly. 1 second here. Just gonna. Okay, all right. Okay, so this is a little coordination as well. Take the ball in that left hand again. We're going to sweep that arm. So when we sweep our arm, I want you to think about squeezing those back muscles. So squeezing your back muscles together on that left side. But as you bring that arm open, you're going to open that left leg. Good. You're going to pass it to your right hand. Arm is going to open. Good. Open up the right leg. Hands, both hands on the ball. And we're going to walk our feet in, going toe, heel, but we're going to push. I want you to squeeze the ball, push that out, in, up, down. Good. Let's do it again. Ball in the left hand, open, open. Now, squeeze the ball between the palms, push it out, toes in, heels, toes, heels. Again, left, right, squeeze, out, up, and down. Good. Let's do it again. A little faster. Squeeze, and here we go. Good. Out, out, squeeze, and out, up, and down. One more time. I'm not cueing you. You have to remember what we're doing. Push it out, heels, up, and down. Good job. All right. Let's give our band. Let's get our band. And put those, let's extend your legs out. Sit on the edge of your seat. Legs are out, band is under the feet, and we're going to sit up nice and straight. We're going to do some rows. So grab the band, I would say closer to your knees, not all the way up here. We don't want to have our hands up here. We want to grab that band close to the knees because our back muscles are big muscles and we can use a little bit more weight and resistance on them. Sit up straight. We're going to pull our elbows back, squeezing those back muscles together. Good. And squeeze, pause, and control that band as you return it to our starting position. So don't let your hands just snap back. Nice controlled movements. We always want control. And 6 more. 6, 5, and 4, 3, and 2, and 1. Good. All right. Shake it out a little bit. We're going to do one more upper body, then we'll do a quick little stretch and get ready to stand back up again. Okay? Let's take the band in our right hand, wrap it once around so that you give, you've got, it won't slip out of your hand. And take your right hand and just hold it by your side. You can hold it by your hip or somewhere. This is your anchor. Now grab the band in your left hand. Make sure you don't have slack in it because we're going to take it up and this isn't going to give you any challenge or any resistance. So we want to actually have, it doesn't have to be tight, but make sure you have no slack. Your arm should be somewhat straight. And we're going to take our arm up on a diagonal. We're not taking it out to the side or straight up, okay? So let's take that arm up, squeeze those back muscles, and lift. And lift. Good. And lift. 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 And make sure you're squeezing those back muscles and those muscles in the upper back, your shoulder blades. 4 more. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Good. All right. Let's wrap the band around our left hand one time. Take your hand over to your left hip. Same thing, no slack here, all right? Sitting up straight, shoulders down, arm is somewhat straight, and just lift it up on the diagonal. Now you're pulling the band as you lift. And make sure you bring it back with control and keep tension on it at the bottom. So try not to let it go loosey-goosey here. So you're pulling it out as you lift. 4 more, and 4, and 3, and 2, and you're squeezing. I know you're squeezing those back muscles. And 1. Good. Let's put that band down. And let's take our right arm over the left and give ourselves a big hug and stretch these muscles out. Good. Shake it out. Left arm over the right. Walk those fingers back and squeeze. And just give yourselves a big hug. And then we're going to stand. We have got 1, about 3 more exercises to do. We're going to be focusing on our lower body, our legs. Good. Shake it out. If you want, when we stand, you can get the ball. This keeps those knees in alignment. If you can stand and keep your knees straight ahead and not let them cave in, that's great. Use the arms of the chair if you need to. If you can't, if it's hard for you to stand up all the way, I still want you to try to come up part way, okay? All right, so let's sit on the edge of the seat. Make sure you get water if you need it. And let's go ahead and stand up. So push those feet into the floor as hard as you can and come down. Good. Try to stand up all the way, nice and straight. Do as many as you can. Going for 10. And breathe. Three more. And 3. And 2. And 1. And we're going to come up, put the ball down. And we're going to get to the back of our chair. So I'm going to turn this around so you all can see. We're going to start with taking that left leg back, and we're going to tap the foot to the opposite side. So if you've had any hip replacement, you just, you want to make sure you're not crossing that midline, right? So just take it to right, maybe behind the leg. So you're just going right behind and not all the way, all right? Okay. So we're going to take the leg back. We're standing up straight, eyes are forward. We're going to tap to the opposite side and then back. And tap and back. And tap. One more time, and then we're going to do 8 a little bit faster. Ready? 1, 2, squeeze those glutes. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. Now, go ahead and shake it out a little bit. Take it back. Take it behind and lift it up, and then take it back. So it looks like this. Take it back and up, back, and up, and up, and up. There's some noises coming from the ceiling. 2 more, and up, and last one. Good. All right, shake it out. Go to the other side. So take that right leg back, and we're going to tap it behind and then back. 4 times, a little bit slow. 2, 3, I'll go sideways. Around face you so you can see. 4. Now 8 times fast. 1, 2, squeeze those glutes. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. Shake it out. We're going to do it again for 8, but we're going to take it back. And then we're going to lift the leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good. All right. Kind of feel it. You should be feeling it a little bit in the hips, a little bit around to the glutes. All right. Deep breath in and out. Make sure you keep the shoulders down. So again, let's take that left leg back behind us. I want you to have a little bend in that right knee. The leg is lit, your foot is off the ground, and your toes are pointed. Now, this movement comes from the glutes. It's all about the glutes. So leg is here, and we're going to make a very small movement, and we're just going to lift the leg up, maybe just a few inches. Ready? Lift, 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 lift. Good. And down. Woo! All right. Take that other leg back. Same thing. Make sure you're standing up straight and we're not hunched forward. So you're standing up straight, eyes are forward. Lift that leg off the ground and lift. Lift. Notice I'm not throwing my body to try to get the leg up. It's all coming from the bum. And 2 more. 1 and 2. Good. Woo. All right. Shake it out. Should be feeling it in the glutes. Okay. Let's get our ball. We're going to put the ball between the legs, maybe between the thighs. And this is also going to challenge your balance as well. Okay? So we're going to do some squats. And then we're going to come, as we come up, we're going to come up onto our toes, lifting our heels off the ground, okay? So let's squat down, knees are forward, hips back. Remember, your squat always starts with the hips. Now come on up, and let's go up on the toes. If you want, you can lift an arm. Good. Heels down, let's go back again. Start that squat with the hips. Good. And up and down. 2 more. Nice and easy. Make sure you're keeping your chest lifted as well. And abs tight right here. Good. And up. Good. Readjust the ball if you need to. Let's do a few a little bit faster. 4 a little faster. Ready? Come down. Up. Good. Squat. Go where you can. 2. Breathe. 3, 4. Good. We're going to do it 4 slow again. Ready? Let's squat, come up, and up on the toes. And heels down. Squat, up, and up on the toes. Squat down, and up on the toes. One more. Make sure you breathe. And squat, up, up on the toes. Good job. All right. Let's kind of shake it out a little bit. Trying to think if we've missed anything. Let's do some some knee lifts. Okay, so stand, make sure you have the chair. You're going to put the ball on top of your left thigh and you're going to push down on the ball. So you've got resistance. When you lift your leg, you're lifting against resistance. And on the way down, I want you to resist the push of the hand. See if you can keep your foot from touching down. So we're going to lift and lower. Lift, 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 and lift. Good. 2 more. 1 and 2. Good. Woo. Okay. Other side. I'm going to have to get over here. Hold on. Just in case. All right. Push down on that ball. Remember, you want to feel the resistance of your hand on the way up. You want to resist it on the way down. Ready? Let's lift and lower. Lift and lower. Lift. Good. Lift. Keep your eyes forward. Lift and breathe. Lift. 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 3 more. 3, 2, 1. Good job. Okay. Put that there. So let's get behind our chair. You can just put your ball down. We're going to do a little stretch, and then we'll sit down and finish stretching, okay? So I want you to grab the back of the chair with both hands, and I want you to step back. So as you step back, I want you to fold at your hips. So you're going to hinge forward at your hips. Now, if you want, if you can have your hands one on top of the other and just put your forehead on top of your hands. Try to get your legs straight and abs are tight. And you'll see that you'll feel that you're getting a nice little stretch in the back of the legs. But you have to make sure that you're away from the chair a little bit. And you're hinging forward, abs tight. Now slowly come up, push yourself up. Step forward with your right leg. And I want you to push that back. I'm going to come and face you so you can see. Push your right hip forward. So push that right hip forward. Make sure this knee is going straight. It's covering your laces. And push your hip forward. You should feel a nice little stretch here in the front of the hip, down the thigh, and breathe. Good. Step back. We're going to do this again. So hands are on the back of the chair. I want you to step back and start coming forward. And you can put your one hand on top of the other. And bring your forehead to the top of your hands. We don't want our head going below our heart. And feel that stretch in the back of the leg. Now slowly come up and step that right leg forward, big step forward. I'm going to go sideways again to the chair, and you're going to push that left hip forward. Make sure your body is up nice and straight so you can feel this stretch. So push it forward and breathe. And breathe. Good. And let's come on up and come around to the front of your chair. And we're going to do a 10-second sit. So we're going to take 10 seconds to sit down. And at some point, I'm going to have you stop and hold right there. Remember, abs are tight. Breathe, and the hips go back. Ready? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Hold here for 10, 9, 8. Abs tight. 7, 6. Breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we'll continue. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Good. Let's sit on the edge of our seat and get our strap. Let's take that left leg out in front. Put the strap underneath the ball of the foot. And we're pulling those toes towards us. And we're sitting up straight. Arms tucked in. I don't like using these because they just make us slump in the chair. All right, so I like to have arms tucked in, and then you have to sit up straight using your core muscles to support you. So pulling those toes towards you, we're going to take a deep breath in, and we're going to exhale and come forward, reaching with our left hand for the toes. Make sure you're still pulling those toes towards you. And relax, and let's shake it out a little bit and take it back out. Sit up straight and deep breath in and exhale. Let's come forward and reaching with that right hand for the outside, anywhere on the outside of that left leg. And relax. Good. Okay, let's switch legs. Pull those toes, so right leg out, strap under the ball of your foot, pull those toes towards you. And sit up nice and straight, deep breath in. Exhale, let's come forward, reaching for the toes with our right hand. If you can't touch, that's okay. Just keep pulling the toes towards you and reaching. You'll feel that stretch going all the way up the back of your leg and the hamstrings. And breathe. Good, and let's relax. Kind of release that tension a little bit. Take it back out. Sit up straight. Deep breath in. Let's pull our toes. Deep breath in. Exhale, come forward and reach with your left hand for anywhere on the outside of that right leg. And breathe. Good, and relax. Good job. All right, let's put the strap to the side. Let's get our ball and put the ball between the knees. Sitting up straight, we're on the edge of our seat. Always try to sit forward unless I have you sit back on the chair. Again, that keeps us from slumping back and using the chair to support us. This way you have to use your body to keep yourself up. All right, ball is between the knees. That keeps our legs and knees in good alignment with our hips. And we're gonna sit up nice and straight. Take that right hand over to the side of the left leg. Take your left hand behind you. You can also grab the chair arm. And we're gonna look over our left shoulder. Good. Now let's come back and switch sides. So left hand goes to the side of the right leg, sitting up straight, shoulders down, and you can use the chair arm or put your hand behind you on the chair and just look over that right shoulder. Make sure your shoulders are down. Good. And come back to center. Let's put the ball down. And let's take the right arm out. Spread your fingers. Arm is straight. Try to get that arm as straight as you can. I can even straighten mine just a little bit more. Good. Show me your palm, pointing those fingers up to the ceiling. Again, try to get that arm as straight as you can. If you think it's straight, can you get it another inch? Can you extend and lengthen one more, a little bit more? Good. Now point those fingers down. Breathing. And now take this arm across the body. You can use your hand this way or you can pull, but make sure this right shoulder is down. We don't want our shoulder up to our ear. Good. And take your right arm behind you. And we're going to drop our left ear towards our shoulder. Keep this shoulder down. Or you can just hold the bottom of the chair here. Now really feel that stretch down the neck, maybe down the side of the shoulder. Good. Let's switch arms. Left arm out. Try to get your arm really straight. Palm up. Spread your fingers. Now show me your palm, pushing through the heel of the hand like you're holding back a wall that's coming at you. So you want this arm as straight as possible. Pointing those fingers up. Now point them down to the floor. Good. Let's take that arm across the body. Make sure your shoulder is down. I believe that stretching is so important. That's why I try to spend 10 to 15 minutes of stretching in each class. Good. Now take this arm behind you if you want. Just leave it sitting, just lying on the seat. You can also hold the bottom of the chair. And we're going to just drop our right ear towards our shoulder, making sure that you do not lift this right shoulder up. If you have to, you can hold the chair on that too. And sit up straight. Don't lean your body. Keep your body straight. Just bend the ear towards the shoulder. And up. Good. Kind of shake it out. Let's open the legs. And let's cross our arms and sit up straight. Let's take a deep breath in and exhale. And inhale up and exhale down. And inhale up And exhale down. Inhale up. And exhale down. One more time. Come on up. And exhale down. Abs are tight. Pull up from your belly. Good. Not your lower back. Bring those legs together. Sit up straight, shoulders down. Let's take a deep breath in. Get the breath into the belly. And exhale through the mouth. Again, deep breath in through the nose. And exhale through the mouth. One more time, deep breath in. And exhale. Thank you so much. If I don't see you, have a wonderful holiday. Be safe.